Hi everyone. Not let's see. Hi everyone. Welcome to another live writing with me, Misha Garrick. In case anyone doesn't know who I am, my name is Misha Garrick, as I mentioned. Oh gosh, we are off to a fantastic start already. Yes. Okay, so let's try that again. Hi. I am a writer from South Africa. I write young adult, urban, and epic fantasy, as well as a little bit of adult fantasy every now and then, but not as much. But yeah, if anyone is watching live today, welcome. And if anyone is going to be watching this on playback, also welcome. Thank you so much for watching, much appreciated. You guys might be noticing that there's some like a change happening at the moment. If you guys have been here before, it's because I moved house. At the moment, though, my house is a complete disaster. So I thought, well, actually, this background isn't too bad for a beginning, although it's a little bit shallow. So, yeah, this is basically where I am for now, but I will hopefully have a better background at some point in the near future. Something involving books, but at the moment, my books are all packed away, so I'm still stuck. Yeah, my life is chaos. All is chaos. It is lovely. I see I have a new person who joined us today. So, hi, Debbie. Welcome and thanks so much for joining. Let me know a bit more about yourself. Do you write? What do you write? What are you a poet? Are you a writer? What genre? And also, what will you be working on tonight? Um, in case you're wondering, it is currently 6 p.m. in South Africa. So, if I refer to tonight, it actually means today for certain people as well. But I just refer to tonight because it's really hard to keep track. But yeah, please do let me know. I'm always curious. On my side, I actually feel a little bit like I want to be working on my branding because I feel like I recently hit on the look and feel that I want to go for. So I'm going to actually be doing I'm going to finalize my branding or try to finalize at least a reasonable part of it so that I can actually go and market the way I'm supposed to because my day job is actually to be a brand manager slash communications manager, but because it's the thing that I do for my job, it's actually usually the last thing I want to do in my free time, but it does need to get done. So I'm thinking I'm going to see how much of that I'm going to be able to knock out tonight. So that's the plan. Devon's here. Hey, Devon, welcome back. It's nice to see you. The teapot is safe, I think. I don't know. It's still Schrodinger's teapot. It's still hidden somewhere in a box. Hmm. It's basically because my books are still packed out. All the stuff that is like supposed to be packed out along with my books are also packed up. So it's a little bit screwy. And yeah, so Debbie says I create comics, write, draw, ink, and color them, and it's 9 in the morning for me. Awesome. I think you might be the first actual comics writer that we've actually had here. So very special welcome. I love it. I love it. I'm so excited to have you here. Thanks so much for joining in. And Devin says, nice background, no more attic. Yeah, actually, I think the future place where I'm going to have my background will also be an attic because that's where my office is. But now the positive thing is this is like a separate room, so I'm really excited to have my office and my room be in two different places. Yes, this is my bedroom. So because this is at the moment the only place that doesn't like look like really either empty or chaotic. So yeah, but I'll get there. I will get there. It's just been crazy, 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 crazy. Um, like I mentioned earlier, I'm doing like brand management and communications management for and what maybe I should just say that as well. My biggest client is a big project in 5 countries, and we had a grant fund opening that I had to do the marketing for. So while I was moving house, I was also doing that at the same time. So I'm really like, uh, it's really difficult to even find the words to describe the way I'm feeling at the moment. Um, I'm no longer exhausted, but that's why I wasn't on last week. but I'm still a little bit feeling like my brain is still kind of like doing that the whole time because it doesn't really feel like it wants to do anything. But I'm hoping that since I'm working on something that I really actually am excited about, that it's going to behave, which would be lovely. But we'll see. So, Devin, are you going to actually be doing anything tonight? What will you be working on? Let me know. I'm always curious. And then while I'm waiting for you guys to respond, I am just going to set up my timer. Just a quick rundown in case anyone watching now or on playback in the future actually haven't actually watched me before. How I generally work is I start with a short 5 minute sprint and then I add 5 minutes to every sprint after that. So 5, 10, 15, etc. until we get to 25 or 30 minutes. I think tonight's, we'll see how it feels, but I think we're probably going to have one or two 25-minute sprints. And then after we get to the 25-minute sprint, we actually work back in reverse. So then it goes 25, 20, 15, etc. until we get to 5 minutes again. So that's going to be about, yeah, I think it usually takes a bit longer than that because we do talk and chat and I have a good time in between. But it's usually, I think, the total amount of work that you can get done if you sprint strictly is a bit over 2 hours. So yeah, hopefully you guys have a good time with me because I really look forward to spending this stream with you. And let's see, more comments came in, so let me just check those out. Jace says, "Hey Misha, hi Jace, welcome back. Nice to see you again. Let me know. Let me know what you are going to be doing tonight." And yeah, let's see. And Debbie says, "I hate moving," and she is going to be working on coloring a page. Nice. And Devin just said, "I'll be working on lunch first." Good thinking. Writing fuel is an important thing. So fuel up, get ready, you can do it. All right, so yeah. Okay, first the timer is ready. So let me just quickly get this up. Try that again. Sorry. I've been out for 2 weeks and now I'm out of the habit. There we are. Yes. Okay. So I am victorious. There we go. We have a timer. Let's see. Oh man. Okay. So Jace said, "I'm always editing now. I have no other life." Oh my word, that is so true. In case anyone wonders, Jace recently started a freelance editing business. And yeah, so I remember when I started out, that was like the biggest adjustment. I actually love editing, but it does feel like it takes over. It is insane. So I really hope that, oh my word, I feel sorry, and at the same time I'm excited for you because if you're always editing, it means you're getting work. So that is a very good sign. So fantastic. But hopefully you get some stuff done and you can get your own stuff as well. That would be great. Okay, so guys, I think let's just jump into the 5 first. Get there. I will get there. The first 5 minute sprint. There we go. Yay. Okay, so I can still speak. It is fantastic to know. All right, counting down, and then I will see you guys at approximately just a little bit before 1/4 past. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. And time's up. Let me know how you have done. Yeah, how much did you do? Did you make any progress? Did you open your document? Because that is also a popular answer. On my side, I actually did open my document and I did write a little bit, and I'm actually quite excited because it's feeling like this is the beginning of me actually getting to make some progress. So in this 5-minute sprint, I actually did 55 words, which is not a lot, but I am thinking and considering in between. So I'm not really rushing too much, but yeah, pretty happy with that. So yeah. I hope you guys are getting into it with me. It would be awesome. Jace did about half a page. Very nice. Very nice. I'm proud of you. That is awesome. Just check. I keep forgetting that I should not minimize my screen. So I don't know if anyone noticed while we're actually just waiting for more feedback, but I'm slowly actually starting to implement branding. Oh gosh, let's try that again. I'm so used to being the brand manager, I keep using jargon. I'm changing my branding. I'm actually bringing new things into all of my channels, although I have so far only started with my Facebook. And basically, what happened was that I wanted. It's actually a long story, but basically, what happened is I've actually been sitting on what I want my brand to be for, I want to say, almost 18 months now. But every time it just felt like I knew what I wanted, but at the same time, it wasn't what I wanted. So there was like this kind of disconnect. And it's been keeping me from really feeling like I could actually put that idea in practice. And then when the AuthorTube retreat happened, they asked me that I have to make like a thing with their brand on it. And it just made me realize that I have to put something on that looks like me or feels like me. And then I made something for that. And as soon as I did that, it's just like, oh, the penny dropped. And I realized that what was authentically me and what the brand needed to be, that disconnect I was feeling from what I thought the brand must be was because it wasn't really authentic to the person I was. So I kind of just sitting there and actually making this graphic got me thinking and actually got me into this mind space of realizing what it was that I meant with my brand. So I didn't even change my tagline or anything, but the meaning of it kind of shifted for me and the tone that I want to take shifted. And because of that, now it feels more accurate to what I want to be. And that was actually pretty awesome. So after that, I kind of felt like, yay, now I can do something. So yeah, so I have new banners going up on my YouTube channel and all like little I will be doing that on pretty much all of the channels that I'm active on, and I'm hoping that once I start implementing the branding everywhere else, there's that word again, implementing. Anyway, I'm just going to use it for now. Once that gets done, hopefully that I will actually start becoming more active again, because it is something I'm missing quite a lot from my own stuff. I realize I have to do it, and I just haven't because I just felt so, I want to say meh about it, you know. I just like, meh, I don't want to do it. I don't feel like it. It's just, so hopefully once I kind of just tidy things up and I clean everything up and everything as it should be, it's going to just make it easier for me to actually get going with my comms again for my own, yeah, my own stuff. So that's going to be cool. Comments. Let's see. Hi, Spence. Welcome. I'm not sure. I can't remember if you've ever actually taken part in our sprint before. Your face looks familiar. That might be because we've been going to the same kind of hangouts. So do let me know. Yeah, and also let me know what you're going to be doing today for today's sprint. Always interested. And Debbie says, I am rendering a character's skin. Interesting. Very interesting. All right, so I think let's just see my okay, and Devin is at lunch, so I'm not waiting for anyone more to respond really, just for Spence to tell me what they're working on. So with that in mind, I'm going to set us up for the next sprint, and if any comments come in, but just by the way, since I'm introducing myself to a few people today, it's yeah, basically just in case anyone wonders, if you leave a comment before I start sprinting, I do actually scroll back, unless I have like a million people watching, but that's still far off, far away. But that's fine. I like hanging out with you guys, and all is good in London. So I will come and yeah, anything you say, I will scroll back and read it, even if we were sprinting while you were leaving comments. Spence says, I'm in a lot of sprints at the same time as you, but this is the first sprint of yours that I managed to make it to. Yeah, that's what I thought. The avatar looked familiar. So I did also thought, I think I've recognized you somewhere, but thanks so much for joining. I really appreciate it, and I hope you enjoy it. I hope you get a lot done while participating today. And Jay says one definition of oh sorry. Okay, so Jay says one definition of rendering is to melt down like fat, and that is a very interesting um, pun when we're talking about rendering a skin. So very nice, very well spotted, Jace. Very well spotted. You can see that in the editor is really like on point today. Well done. And Spence says, I am doing the last page of my sketchbook before 1 p.m. for a challenge. Haha, well done. Very good. What are you going to be sketching? I wonder. Do let me know. I love it that we have more like arty people today. I mean, we're all arty people. It's just the medium that differs from place to place. But it's always awesome to see some more visual artists. They're always welcome. I love it. Okay, so I'm going to count us down, and then I will see you guys in 10 minutes. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. And time's up. Let me know how you guys did. Let me see. I saw some comments coming in, so let me just go check it out. Debbie said, I meant I'm putting highlights and shadows on the skin. Aha! Very interesting. Not something I knew before. Spence says, I usually do a couple of doodles and journal a reflection for the last page. That's a nice idea. That's cool. And Sage dropped in saying, dropping a like here. Oh, thanks so much. I don't know if you're still here, but much appreciated. Much love. Thanks for stopping by. Sage usually, I think she streams right after me. No, right after me or right before me. But her streams are awesome if anyone wants to go check them out. Oh no, sorry, she's right before me. Jace is actually right after me. There, I've figured it out. I've got it sorted. Both are equally awesome, so do check them out. And yay, hi, another new person, I think. Better. Oh no, wait, I remember that name. You've been here before, I'm pretty sure. Better days are here. Yes, yes, I remember this name. Gosh, anyway, so saying hello everyone. Hi, Better Days. Let me know how you are doing and what you are going to be doing for today's sprint. Let me know. I'm always curious. And oh, okay, I missed that. Must have been while I was offline. So Jay said, say just on Tuesdays now. Ah, I thought she did Tuesdays and Saturdays. But it's probably better because I know she did have to like go off at a certain time on a Saturday. So it's probably a good idea for her to have moved. And yeah, all right. So how did you guys do? I didn't ask. How did you guys do? On my side, let me just check. I did about 100, 102 words. So not too bad for 10 minutes. They're just going slowly because I'm pondering and reading up, and I'm kind of thinking that I need to go find a notebook somewhere, which is going to be a bit of a pain in the backside considering. I shall have to think, but I actually think I know where it is, so I just have to kind of go look for it. And Debbie says, finished 1 character skin, 2 more characters to do. Nice, well done. You guys are doing awesome. In the meantime, while I'm waiting for more responses, let me set up the next sprint. Okay. Right, so I'm not sure where everybody disappeared, but yeah, I'm guessing let's maybe just jump into the next. Oh wait, there it is. YouTube, StreamYard, guys. Anyway, so Jay says, for the past couple of weeks, Sage and I, along with several others, have been playing Vampire RPG on Sokka's channel on Saturday mornings, 9 a.m. EDT or 11 or 12. Cool. So that is yeah, cool. So just in other words, a little bit before my channel, my stream begins. That's very nice. And all right, so I think I'm going to just jump us straight into the next sprint. And yeah, All right, so I'm going to count down and then I will see you guys in a quarter of an hour. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. And time's up. Let me know how you guys did. So, yeah, I found my notebook. Progress made. So, in case you guys were wondering, this was what the notebook was about. Um, maybe I should just do it this way around so that if anyone wants to actually turn the screen around so that it's the right way. So, no, that's right. Oh, gosh. There. So, what that is, in case anyone wonders, it's a matrix outlining the values, my values, the founding values, the product values, and the audience values. Because what I'm trying to find is like an intersect point where what I want to talk about is the thing that my audience is interested in, so that so that my brand basically appeals to them. So that was basically the idea. But yeah, I just needed to check because I did this so long ago. And what this basically does is the values that I chose and what the intersect of those values are determines kind of the tone of voice also that you take in your like approach to people. And I realized after after doing that graphic that the tone of voice that I was going to go for was completely not the one that I should be going for. So I needed to change that, but I just had to make sure that the values that are kind of in line with what I'm envisaging for that tone of voice is something that would actually be one of those intersect points between me and my audience. So fortunately, yes, indeed. And somehow I was trying so hard to make what I was doing fit that mold previously that I didn't even see that this is actually exactly what this other thing that I need to do was telling me. So feeling a little stupid, but yeah, it happens. It happens. But I'm excited. I'm so excited, guys. I love it. I am so excited. I can't wait to share it with you all. Um, let's see. All right. So let me read the comments. But maybe before I read the comments, just to tell me how you guys did, because I'm going to just go scream all over the place for a while now. But I'll try to hold it in so that you guys can also let me know, give me an update. Jay says, I am not included in the retreat. No, in fact, one of the sprint streams coincides with mine. Oh, I'm sorry. Um, if you want, you can join mine. I am part of the stream, but it might actually also be going over your time a little bit because they scheduled it. They didn't really take into account our schedules as much. So I think I'm starting like 2 hours late. I can't remember now. But anyway, if you are interested in joining in, just send me a Facebook message. And because they did say that I can add people to my stream, I just have to let them know. And I have to show it on the banner, I think, but I can do that. But just, open invitation. And I will highlight your channel as well if you join me. So something to think about. And then Debbie says, halfway done with the character skin. Nice. You are really getting through this so quickly. I'm impressed. Spencer says, I'm almost done. Well done. And Charlie says, I'm just chilling right now. I want to write, but I should be taking the day off. So I'm hanging out in the stream to see if I want to write. I know that feeling. I know that feeling so well. But first of all, I have to say a very special hi and welcome because I don't think you've actually joined my stream before. And if you have, I apologize, but I'm pretty sure I haven't seen your avatar before. So welcome and thanks so much for joining in. I really appreciate it. Let me know if you are writing, in the event, what do you write? Are you a fiction writer? Are you a short story writer, script writer? What do you like to write? So I'm curious. I keep saying it, but you guys cannot underestimate or overestimate how curious I am about you guys in a non-creepy sense. All right. So let me know. But yeah, just chill out, see if you feel like writing, and maybe try like even messing around a little, like writing little drabbles or something, just to, or even silly poems or something, just to get the creative juices flowing. I found that that's helped me before. If I want to write but I can't, that weird like feeling of like you want to but you don't want to, you can but you can't. Just mess around a little bit and see what comes out, and then go from there. It might help you a lot. Uh, oh, Spence. Spence says they scheduled a block party during Jace's house party, basically. Yes, but also that has happened to me before. It is it's not fun, but that's kind of when I saw the block party coming. I was like, no, I'm getting into the party this time. I'm not going to sit by myself in the corner. But yeah, so it's very very like I know the feeling, but yeah, it's good. Jace says, yeah, but I'm chill about it. So good, Jace. It's good that you are chill. Charlie says, no, I am new here and thank you. I'm glad. Phew. I don't like when I'm like, hi, welcome to my stream. This is like, and then it ends up that you're actually a regular and I just didn't recognize your avatar. So that has happened because a lot of times you kind of look at the avatar and you kind of say the name, but you're mainly like looking at the avatar, and then you don't realize that it's a new face when they change the avatar. It's really weird. Anyway, Charlie also says, I'm writing space opera and dark urban fantasy. Ooh, nice. Very, very nice. Um, Jace also says, yeah, Keelan doesn't really know me, my channel, all that I stream at that time weekly. Yeah, it's the same. She didn't really know me that well either, but I happened, it's funny, I actually signed up because she had a thing on Facebook, on the Facebook group. And I just decided to, when I realized it's like, oh my gosh, it's right like over my stream time, I just decided, no, I'm just going to sign up. And then that's basically kind of how I got to know her. I've watched a few of her streams, but then right after I signed up, I actually got invited to be on a stream, and she was on it as well. So then I kind of got to know her a little bit better. So it's really weird how this YouTube thing works sometimes. Or Jay says, "You're not new, Charlie. You're family. Absolutely, every one of us. We're all family. We're including sometimes when I get like really weird. I really hope you guys remember that. Cool." Uh, Charlie says, I've written 20k since the first, and I'm trying to write. Sorry, let me try that again. I've written 20k since the first, and I'm trying to write 52 novellas in 52 weeks. Dude, just, I'm sorry, that is just like, that is very brave. I'm just going to say that. That is very, very brave. So yeah, I'm impressed. That is like, oh, I hope you get that done. Let me know, like, how many have you written already? Or did you start this 52-week thing recently? It's not a 1st January thing. How did it go? I'm curious. And right, let's see. Jessica Fountains here. Hi, Jessica. Welcome back. Welcome. I think you've been back. Gosh, guys, I'm really bad today. Have you been here? I don't think you've been here. If you haven't, welcome. If you have, welcome back. That's the best one. All right, so let's just see. Yes, yes, this is total like peak cat behavior. She says, I came here to write, and my cat has climbed onto my chest to drape herself over both arms. Absolutely bonus points for the maximum inconvenience she is causing you. That is just like chef's kiss, perfect, perfect, perfect. And, see. Jay says, Charlie is a rock star. She can blast words like they're nothing. Yeah, that is like, goodness. Yeah, I'm so impressed. I want to be like that. That is so cool. And Jessica also says, I'm new. I saw your link on the AuthorTuber Discord. Awesome. Thanks so much. I really appreciate that you dropped by. So do let me know, what do you write? Are you going to be writing or editing today? What are you going to be doing? I'm all curious. You did say you're going to write tonight. So, but what genre? Is it your main work in progress? What, is it a short story? Is it a novel? I'm curious. And Charlie says, I have 2 written and in editing and realized that my Millworthy goal is 20k a week. So I thought, wow, I can get all these novellas done. Yeah, absolutely. That actually makes sense if you can get the Millworthy thing done. I actually thought about Millworthy. I seriously thought about it, but it's yeah, for me right now it's a little insane. Not like in general. I have done like 3k a day average for like a few months in a row at a time at some stage, but I kind of got like lost. So now I'm finding my way back. So hopefully one day I will join you guys in Millworthy. But in the meantime, I'm cheering you guys on because I think you're awesome. And let's see, Spain says, I did it! Well done! And Jessica says, I'll be writing an edit letter for a manuscript I'm editing for a client. So not quite creative writing on my part, but I enjoy the company while I knock it out. Yep, that's very cool. Also, very nicely done. I think I also like to write like a nice like edit letter if I'm editing something for someone, because it's just like so useful to kind of get to an end of a book and put your words like, or put all your thoughts into like a nicely distilled thing. So in a sense, yeah, it is actually kind of creative writing. It's just not fiction, because you still have to be really creative to think about it and find words for it if you think about it. Anyway, all right, guys. So on that note, let's set up the next sprint. So I'm going to just turn that on. And timer. Goodness. Okay, so we are at the 20-minute sprint. Okay, so I'm going to count down, and then I will see you guys at around 25 minutes past the hour. I'm a little bit over. But yeah, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. And time's up. How did you guys do? I'm seeing quite a lot of comments, so let me go scroll back for a few seconds. Okay, Spence said, time to tidy and stretch. Woot! Nice. Stretching is very good as well. I think for the next sprint, I'm actually going to stretch and also actually go get myself something to eat, because I realized I actually started the sprint without eating first, and now I'm starting to get hungry. So, yeah. Ava's here. Hey, Bisha. She says, so hi, Ava. Welcome back. Nice to see you again. It's been a while. And she also says, not a writing day for me, but swinging through and saw the time. How'd the move go? The move went well. There were some hiccups. For example, the person whose house this was didn't finish moving out when we were moving in. So we had a lot of like trucks, and we were doing like ballet with trucks and stuff. It was fun. But yeah, it's pretty awesome. And she also said, I'll try to be back for the next social break, so I hope you made it back. And DL's here. Hey DL, welcome back. Nice to see you again. It's been a while. Are you going to be writing or editing tonight? Let me know. And what will you be working on? Always let me know. Ava also says, wow, I'm impressed with how much I managed to do it in that amount of time. Haha, nice. That is awesome. I'm glad you managed to get so much done. Nice. And Ava also read Charlie's comments about the 52 novellas in 52 days. So, yeah, I'll leave it up to Charlie to answer. But if Charlie doesn't come back, then I will answer too, because it is somewhere in the comments. And Debbie says, finished all the character skins. Very nice. What do you still have left to do? Are you going to do more? That is what I want to know. And then Ava also said, I did a dozen tiny things that take longer to say than do, but I'm nearly done with my chore list for the day. Gonna play outside again shortly. Nice. And DL is watching some videos on YouTube. Cool. Okay, there's your answer, Ava. Charlie averages 3.4 thousand words to 6,000 words a day. And she got 638 words in that sprint. That is badass. That is so good. Well done. And Spence said, I fed my mini nerd and walked around a bit. Nice. And then DL says, yeah, I've been busy with different stuff and I plan on working on revisions of Sovereign Duties. Nice. Let me just see how much I did. Goodness. For me, that's quite a lot. I did about, about 300 words. So that's not too bad. I'm quite happy. It's not quite matching Charlie's rate there, but still, I'm pretty good with it, because I am still like kind of juggling between reading my research, reading what I did for the practical part of my branding stuff before, and then also just writing new stuff. So it is actually pretty productive for me. Let's see. Yay! Cool. Sage says, Brooke and Diane just wrapped up, and now I'm here with burgers. Ooh, nice. I want one. I also want one. What I'm going to end up with is probably going to be a sandwich. But, yeah. Still good, because it's homemade bread, so yay! Yay me. Ava says, I lurked at Brooks for a bit, but wasn't able to hear or chat much at all. Oh. And then Charlie says, I cheat and use voice to text. That's not cheating, that's just being clever. Well done. Alright, guys. Let's get into the next one. So we are about multitasking. I'm so bad at multitasking. Before I get into the next sprint, Charlie also left another Debbie left another comment saying, I still have the rest of the characters to do, but I will be doing the hair next. I work from what takes longest to what takes the shortest amount of time. That's an interesting approach. Very interesting. And Jay says, I can't compose quickly, even with voice to text. Yeah, I've never tried voice to text. And I actually think I'm a pretty fast writer when I'm like in the mood or in the zone. But at the moment, most of my fast writing seems to be going into my day job, unfortunately. Uh, Spence needs to do a grocery list for the next sprint. Nice. Sage says the burgers are homemade. Oh, and the rolls are also homemade, just not by her. Oh, nice. That's delicious. Ava says everything feels too fast and too slow for me, no matter how long it takes me. And Sage says, if I could, I would share it with you, Michelle. Thank you so much. Yeah. Now I think I'm probably just going to. I might have like a. I don't know. I'll figure out. I'm going to for the next sprint. Going to literally sprint to the kitchen first and get something to eat and drink, and then make a purposeful yet not quite sprinting stride back to my room, which is a separate building from the kitchen, which is a bit inconvenient, but that's fine. I will live with it. So, all right. So I'm going to count down, and I will see you. Oh gosh. Let me try that again. Third attempt will work. Okay, so I'm going to set this up now. We are at 25 minutes. Goodness, in other words, we are now at the halfway mark. We will be at the end of the sprint. Can't believe how fast time is flying. Yeah, so we're almost. Yeah, so I'm going to count down, and we will see each other at like 2 minutes before the top of the hour. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. And time's up. Let me know how you guys did. On my side, I spent most of the sprint getting myself something to eat and drink. So at least now I have eaten. But yeah, took me a little longer than anticipated, but it's fine. Let's see. Um, just scrolling back to see where we were. Um, okay, so Jace said that Sage's food sounds like it would taste amazing, but unfortunately, beef doesn't agree with his digestive system anymore. Oh, that is so sad. And Ava said, was good chatting for a few. If I'm not able to make it back before. Okay, cool. I'm sorry I missed you, Ava. That's sad. Um, do, do, do. Sage's food sounds delicious. She said she grilled some onions, melted cheese onto the patties, fried some eggs. Very cool. Mine was basically very plain homemade bread, butter, lots and lots of butter, and then cinnamon sugar over it because I didn't have time to look for anything else to eat. And then a bit of leftovers. And then Sage is heading over to Soccer Stream. Cool. Charlie wrote 75 words, finishing that chapter in the Christmas novella, and had an idea of how to set up one of her other dark fantasy projects, and did that for the rest of the sprint. Nice. Debbie finished one character's hair. Very cool. Spence says, I am decompressing, reorganizing, cleaning, trying not to externally scream. Yeah, I know. I have that coming. I'm supposed to pack out like all my personal effects and stuff in this house after moving. I'm putting it off, so I'm not ready. But I'll get there. Not yet. Yeah. So, I think it's probably just the four of us who have sprinted this time. I don't know if Jace did anything or what happened to all the other guys. Let's just see. Do-do-do, do-do-do. Scrolling, 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 scrolling. New. Okay, so I think it's just us at the moment, so all cool, all good. I think, yeah, let's do another 25-minute sprint. You guys are ready for that. So I'm going to set that up and see what happens. Oh, Ava's back. Oh, hey again. Hi, welcome back. And Jay says, chatting happened. Good. Chatting is good. My cohorts on the West Coast woke up during that sprint. Aha, yes, that makes sense. Time zones, man. Time zones. All right, so I hope. Gosh, so many things to say, and then I don't want to speak too long and get boring. So, okay, so I'm going to jump us straight into the next sprint. So 25 minutes. This time I'll hopefully actually get some sprinting done. That would be nice. And yeah, I just see Ava saying, I'm excited for this next time change here. I still don't have, I have no idea how that feels. We don't have time changes. Weird, I know. All right, counting down, and I will see you guys at around 28 minutes past the hour. So, yeah. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. And time's up. Goodness, time really flew there. I almost lost track of time. I saw like my banner coming up warning me that my timer was just running out, and I just stared at it like, what is this for? But yeah, so got that done. So let's just quickly see how much I did. About another 300 words, which I'm pretty happy with. I'm almost done with my rewritten strategy part, so that's awesome, because then there's only like planning out the specifics of each channel I want to use, like YouTube or Twitter or whatever for my branding. So I'm making good progress. Let me scroll back a little bit while I wait for you guys to see what comments I missed. Ava says, I'm excited for this next time change here. Our state doesn't change the time anymore, but the city that the Mr. works in does. So he'll get off much earlier than normal, or is it later? I'll have to write it out every time. I always get tangled. Yeah, I can't really, I struggle to keep track with these time changes because we always stay still. So it's really weird when suddenly everyone's like, oh no, it's a different time now. And I'm like, so it's odd. And then Ava also said Illinois is staying on CDT, which is the same as Eastern Standard Time, starting in November. It's always CDT, but it will match Eastern Standard Time. Cool. Let's see. Debbie finished another character's hair and is halfway through the last character. Well done. Very, very cool. And then Charlie said, so Illinois is doing what Arizona is. That's going to be interesting. And then Debbie also said, in Arizona, we don't have time change. That's cool. I've been hearing that there are some states and some places worldwide even that want to kind of get rid of the daylight savings time idea. And yeah, like I said, I have mixed feelings about this. I kind of see the purpose, and at the same time, I don't see the purpose. It's a little weird. It's very in South Africa also, where I live at least. I live quite close to the most southern point in the world. Not in the world, most southern point in Africa, and it does actually have massive impact on when the sun rises and sets, and between the seasons. So in that sense, it does make sense for me almost to say that maybe daylight savings would work, because a lot of times when we have to wake up for normal work hours, it's still dark in the winter, so it's not nice. And then so I can see that, but at the same time, I can't imagine having to adjust every change of season where it's like from daylight to non-daylight savings. It's like, no, that's okay. Let's just leave that idea. Charlie says she's plotting and scheming and planning and dreaming. I'm so glad to have clarity on this project. Well done. That is awesome. I love that feeling. Like, ding, aha, we know what's happening. It's a brilliant feeling. I miss it. I really want to get back to writing, but unfortunately for me, I still have so many hundreds of pages left to edit in my current work in progress. Alas. But I actually did, I don't know where I put it. When I was looking for the other notebook, I actually also just grabbed one that I could use for there it is, for my diary, because I'm thinking I'm just going to get back to doing some diary entries, maybe some poetry, just to get like that creative feeling back. Because while editing is quite creative, it's also very, it's not really destructive, but it's not the same kind of creativity as drafting. and I don't want to lose my touch with drafting. So yeah, I want to create some new stuff, but I haven't done it in ages and ages and ages, and I miss it so much. All right, so we are now making the turnaround. It's going to be 20 minutes next up, but I think we have some more comments coming in. Oh, that's interesting. Charlie says, yeah, it's a complex story that can't be told in chronological order. So figuring out how to tell it is a huge relief. That is awesome. That is definitely it's interesting that you're not doing it chronologically. But yeah, so I can tell that would definitely be like a major I want to say like a catalyst if you finally know how to do it. That would make a massive difference. Cool. All right, so guys, I'm going to set us up for 20 minutes, and then I will see you at 5 minutes too. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. And time's up. How did you guys do? I did, let me see, about 200 words, but also I finished my strategy. So, yay! I'm so excited. This is something I've been putting off for so long, so I'm really happy that I actually got it done. I think, yeah, wow. Oh, gosh. Yeah, I've only got now the tactical parts left. So, in other words, like picking which social networks I really want to focus on and what I want to post there and stuff like that. So, yeah, good, good. Oops, I actually, sorry, I disappeared there. Didn't even realize. So I must have hit the wrong button. So, yeah, that was kind of, so yeah, I'm pretty excited. Goodness. I'm actually close to being done with that, which means I can actually go do the fun things, which is to actually put all this stuff into practice, which is cool. Yeah, so I'm actually finished with what I wanted to do for today. Woohoo! But I will still keep going with the sprints. We have basically 3 more sprints left. The next one is a 15-minute sprint. So I think we have a total of 30 minutes worth of writing time left. Charlie says, I worked on setting up my projects. I think I have a doable plan now. I'm so excited. Oh, that's awesome. I'm so glad that you're excited. Excitement is a good sign. That's great. I'm so glad you're getting it done. Well done. Let's see if anyone else has a comment. The other thing, of course, that I've been doing was actually just responding to some social network like Wattpad and places like that where I had some comments and questions. So I just quickly spent some time doing that, just kind of updating everybody and things like that that I haven't had time to do lately. But yeah, so it wasn't a waste, at least not a total waste. Right, so I'm not sure where Debbie and Ava and everyone else went, but it is that time of the day where people do get a little bit more quiet. So I think what I'm going to do is probably going to jump straight into the next sprint. And then I will see you guys in 15 minutes. So let me just set that up. All right, so counting down, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. And time's up. How did you guys do? Let me just check. I'm seeing more comments. So Charlie says, oh yeah, Wattpad. I was supposed to post the thing to Wattpad. I almost forgot. So good. I'm glad I mentioned it then. And Ava's back, saying also, I'm excited about your plan too. That's to Charlie. I don't know what it is, but 52 is crazy. And she says, I'm here for it. Yeah. Then Charlie also said, yeah, I feel like a nutter for trying to do it, but I think I can. I just have to embody the little engine that could. Well, even if you end up coming up a little bit short, the amount that you will probably be able to produce is going to be staggering. So I think it's impressive. Just being like that determined, that's going to be so cool. Okay? Looking forward to seeing how that goes. Yeah, how did you guys do on your sprints? I am starting to kind of wind down for the night because it's almost not quite my bedtime, but like the calm down and get ready for sleep kind of time for the night. So I'm kind of just reading messages, and chatting with people and stuff like that because I'm pretty much I did what I wanted to do for tonight, so now I can be lazy. um, yeah. Next sprint will be 10 minutes. So Charlie just said, I'm a fan of a lot of all the writers, and I love all of the short stories and novellas. So I am hoping to become what I love. That's a lovely idea of thinking about it. Really like that. But it makes sense, so that's awesome. Right. I am thinking, not sure, but I am thinking. Yep, I think I'm just going to jump into the next sprint. So we are almost done. We only have 2 left. So I will see you guys in 10 minutes. Counting down now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. And time's up. Let me know how you did. On my side, basically what I spent time doing was just still answering some messages and dealing with my cat who tried to photobomb me while we were streaming, so while we were sprinting. So she's now currently lying so that she's with her little front paws right over my shin. So it's quite cozy and fluffy and warm and lovely. Can't complain. Okay, so I've got the message from Charlie, but not for some reason it hasn't pulled through to StreamYard yet. But Charlie says I started posting my back catalog to Wattpad. Cool. Ah, there it is. Maybe I'm just in a little bit too much of a hurry. That's a good idea, definitely, to get like readership, because the nice thing about Wattpad is if we can attract the readers, you basically have almost like a ready-made audience, which is nice. But it can be a little bit tricky to monetize sometimes, but I think it's a good idea. Let me just, while I'm sitting here, waiting for more comments, or waiting to see if there are any more comments. I need to just get ready for the next sprint, which will be the final one. So it does feel like time's really been flying, guys. Whew. Oops, I keep forgetting about that. There we go. Right, so, I think yeah, so Charlie says, yeah, I'm trying to build up my Patreon. Yeah, definitely. I think there's definite, how to put it, advantages to doing it that way if you can figure it out. So fingers crossed that you can manage it. That's going to be, if we can pull it off, it will be awesome. All right, so I think I'm not seeing anything from anyone else. So I'm thinking, and I am rather, I can tell I'm like just watching myself on the screen at the moment. I realize I'm looking a little bit tired, which would make sense because it's 9:30 p.m. and we've been streaming for 3 hours and 30 minutes already. So I'm a little sleepy. Sorry about that. Charlie says, I want to work at such a crazy rate. I feel like a $1 to $5 a month from people who like my work is fairer than asking for people to buy everything I am producing. Yeah, and also the thing about it is that on the month that you might not be that productive, it's still worth it for them, and you actually have a stabler income because you don't have to ask people to buy like 1,000,000 of your books. So there are definitely, like I said, there are advantages, and that's definitely something I'm also looking at. But for me, it's a bit more of a slower build, but I have like another idea for how I'm building up my Patreon. But it will probably come, I don't know if it's going to be this year, but maybe early next year, because I still need to finish my newest book so that I can direct traffic. But we'll have to see. Yeah. Right, so I'm going to hit, I'm going to count down and then see you guys in 5 minutes. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. And there we have it. Guys, time is up. So, how did you do? What did you do for your final sprint, and how much did you do, like, in total for the entire stream? If you stuck around for the entire thing, just let me know. I want to know. I need to know. How I can turn off all these things. I have to say, it was actually so much fun. I'm glad that I actually decided to stream today. At one stage, I thought, I'm going to be I'm not sure if I have the energy to do this. But in the end, it was actually quite nice to just sit down and check in with everyone and do a bit of an update and get some stuff done and be actually productive. So that was a nice feeling. But yeah, so thanks so much to everyone who's been around. I'm going to just kind of do like the quick rundown of the thank yous and the announcements and stuff while I'm waiting for any comments to come in. But yeah, so thanks to everyone who joined tonight. I really appreciate it. And also to anyone who's going to be watching this video on playback later. Yeah, my usual streaming time is South African time, 6 p.m., which is, I think, noon Eastern. And yeah, so barring, oh, but next week, I almost forgot, next week is actually the AuthorTube retreat. So yeah, I just need to check my times again. But if you follow my channel, there should be a video scheduled for next week, Saturday. I think it starts, please don't quote me, but next week I think we'll have my stream come up at 8 p.m., which means it's 2 p.m. Eastern and not 12 as is the usual time because of the entire AuthorTube writing thing or AuthorTube retreat. So it's going to be a good idea to just maybe, if you want to drop in next week, follow a notification button so that you know when I actually start, since it's not the usual time. Yeah, so before I continue, Charlie says, I got the first chapter posted and sent the announcement out, and now to get the rest of these up. Nice. And Devin says, I was multitasking. Nice. Devin, well done. Multitasking is good. It's not really a skill I'm really good at. I struggle sometimes to talk and open a document at the same time. Don't know why. All right, so guys, thanks again, and I will see you guys soon. If you haven't yet, please do hit like and subscribe and just see if you want to. Otherwise, please the algorithm gods so that I can get more recommendations and more traffic, because I really enjoyed having a full stream today. It's not, it wasn't massive, but it's definitely nice to have quite a few people and quite a few active people talking to me in the comments, because it's always fun to interact with people rather than having to figure out something to say for myself. So okay, so in case anyone wants to jump over to that, Devin says that Haley Haggerty is streaming right now too. I don't have a link for her, so maybe just just do search and see if you can find her. And Charlie, thanks so much. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I also enjoyed it, and I enjoyed your company. So I really hope you will come back next time, or at least sometime in the future. And all the best with all the work that you have to do, because you have so much work ahead of you. So really good luck with that, and I really hope that you do well and that it goes easily and smoothly for you. Devin says lots of stream hopping. Yeah, definitely. I sometimes also stream hop when I'm trying to get to more than one stream at the same time. So yeah, it's intense. All right, guys, but thanks again. I'm going to sign off and get ready for bed. So have a great week and stay productive and stay frosty and Remember, you guys, you all matter and you are all important and amazing. Love you all. Bye bye.